What we're doing today is putting together this Briggs & Stratton Quantum 4.5 horse motor. This was the motor that was on my Troy-Bilt power washer that had been giving me a number of issues. So what I did is I ordered some new governor springs. Got two of them here. One is the spring governor part 690251 and the spring governor idle which is 691859, and you can pause that so you can take a look at those. Part of the problem was I had these on wrong. These typically are I should have taken pictures of it when I initially took it apart, but I did not do that, and I fought with it trying to figure out how to put it back together. So now I know from watching Pasty Boy, thank you Pasty Boy, and he took some nice pictures a while back in one of his videos on how these things actually get hooked up. So I got both of those springs on. This one here is the idle spring that goes from the loop, and it travels down to this bendable tab here that allows you to keep constant, when it's running, keep good, just constant tension on that. And then this other one, back out so you can see it. This spring here is just the regular governor spring. The other item I needed to replace was this intake, plastic intake that goes into the throttle body. This is the one that I had, and I tried epoxying it years ago, but that didn't work. And I wound up buying one on eBay, and only to find out it was square and not round. So finally I wound up buying the correct part, and now we can start putting this back together. Alright, the next thing I'm doing is just taking some of this cardboard that's about the size or thickness of a business card and wedging it in between the flywheel and the ignition coil, so I know I get a good contact and the proper it's about the proper thickness that I'm going to need, so I get good spark. So I'll stick that in there. Now I can push this in, rotate, contact. Ooh, that's in there pretty good. Right there, that's good. That's the contact point. Now we can tighten it up. There we go. Should get us good spark. Spark plug's got to come through this little opening right in there. And we can put our screws on. Now I can put this plastic cover on, protective cover. Oops. Air filter. Make sure that's sitting on top of the carb. Drop our screw in. started right up, and it's been running for about 5 minutes now. I wasn't getting any pressure from the back, and it was just flowing out like the water normally would with no pressure. So I let it run and let it run, and then it started building a little pressure, and still wasn't, you know, you could cap it off with your finger, and it just wasn't really a lot of pressure. But now it's been running for about 5 minutes, and I've noticed that the pump is now finally putting out a good solid stream of water. It's got a lot more pressure than it had before. Yeah, this is gonna buy a hose for it because the hose was damaged, and this is gonna go to my father. But now just gonna let this whole tank of gas run, let this thing run out, make sure that pump and everything is running really good. See if there's any servicing that can be done on that pump as far as putting oil into it, and we'll be good to go. So please rate, comment, and subscribe, as well as share.